All right, I just spent an hour and 20 minutes of the broadcast on news so over the top, so insane, so criminal, so diabolical, so next level that it's not even in science fiction dystopia movies. And the way they roll it out with psychological warfare incrementally, if the public doesn't get really upset, if Congress doesn't wake up and decide to take action, we're done. They're going to censor your cell phone and computer in real time with not the NSA, they're involved, but leftists at the CIA directing a consortium of neocons, university professors, and students, the Southern Poverty Law Center, ADL, Media Matters, Snopes, and some offshore male diploma group. Now, that all blew up in their face, so now they're got Britannica on where they type in like it's Encyclopedia Britannica. Just say God, you know. They're sheep dipping that, but. And now all the new devices being sold have it, and the old devices have back doors to do it, where they're watching you in live time and putting messages over what you see. And I know I just keep saying that because few things, I mean, I expect a lot of these people, and I knew this was coming. But it's kind of like you're a little kid and you've heard people die, but then you go and you actually either see somebody get run over by a car and their guts all over the street and their head broken off their body, but the eye's still awake looking around. I saw that one time when I was a kid. I saw it again later when I was a teenager. And then, you know, you see your grandpa die or stuff like that, and the friends die. And, you know, it's kind of like there's one thing to know it's coming. There's another thing to see somebody get their head chopped off right in front of you. And, you know, we're getting walked up to the guillotine now. Everything else was just a dress rehearsal. And I see how they use the uneducated and the low IQ controlled by this stuff as their cannon fodder. And it makes me hate the establishment even more. I mean, my God, who would come up with crap like this and who would do this? Well, we know who. Without even trying to look, because believe me, I'm not trying to look because it makes me so damn angry. There's news everywhere now where they're going to, in public schools, teach kids how to pole dance. But as long as it's gays teaching them, it's okay. If heterosexuals did it, it'd be perverted. You know, if a heterosexual walked over and wanted to teach your daughter how to masturbate at the park, you'd kill them and they'd give you a medal. But as long as it's gay, well, then reach your hands down their pants and help them. And without even looking, it's in the Huffington Post and it's everywhere. Teaching little girls, we're talking 7, 8-year-olds, how to masturbate. Teaching little girls how to penetrate themselves. And by the way, we're a family show. I don't even want to show this on TV stations. In fact, we'll get complaints on TV stations for even airing this. And I kind of get what they're saying. You understand, though, this is on YouTube and in schools. And this is the Huffington Post and other groups teaching little girls with adults. And again, it's pervert world. It's sexualization of children. It's the agenda. It's what they're doing. They're teaching you that they're going to do it because your children and destroying their innocence is what it's all about. It's the final perversion. I mean, I've got a 14-year-old daughter, a 10-year-old daughter, and a 20-month-old daughter, and I'll be 50, 60, 70 years old, and they'll be grown women, and I'm never going to go find a dildo and pull it out and talk about sex with them. But this is the schools doing it, and the government's doing it, and the parents in school programs doing it, and all these parents and people look like their souls have been sucked out. They're all like demonic globs. And you know why? Because that's what they are. Get it off the screen. God, radio listeners are lucky at times like these. See, I'm not just saying this, and I'm not going to quit, and I'm not going to go away, but they're starting to find my breaking point. Not going after the operation, not trying to get the little bit of money I got. I don't give a damn about that. The fact that America isn't, it's everywhere. I cannot open my eyes and not find them abusing children in a sexual way in front of me to absolutely break all of our will. And in fact, no more. I know I should get that right out of I can't do it. And remember, they tried this. It's the same. Remember Jocelyn Elders? You can find the clips online, her in Congress. And she was the Surgeon General nominee of Bill Clinton. And she goes, we need to teach the toddlers how to masturbate. And we shouldn't be shy about it. Teachers should reach down and help them do it. Show them. And she's saying, we need to touch your children's genitals. That's who we are. We're here to touch the genitals. Because if we can do that, we can do anything. So, let us touch your son's genitals. Let us touch your daughter's genitals. I'm a black woman, I'm a doctor, and I'm liberal. Now let me touch the pee-pee. You know, and I joke around about it. She did say, that's a real quote, help them. Don't be shy in kindergarten. In the class, teachers, reach down, show them. Because they know biologically humans having their kids messed with go into a rage. So if it's called capture the flag. If we can get the parents to let teachers touch your kids' genitals, we're home free. What did Cuomo say on CNN? He said, your daughter doesn't like seeing a trans man who's 40 and really a woman and wants to be in the shower with your 11-year-old? Your 11-year-old's a bigot. She doesn't like seeing that woman's penis. That's a quote. Your daughter doesn't like seeing, and everything's upside down world. Your daughter, your 11-year-old daughter doesn't like seeing a woman's Johnson? You and your daughter are bad. A man's going to come in there with your daughter, and he's the good guy. And Jocelyn Elders is going to help you reach down and touch it. And now they show the little kids, oh, here's a foot-long dildo. Here's a 6-inch one, and you ram it in you like this. It's like, oh, liberal. It's not pedophilia. And by the way, we'll get station complaints. Fine. I agree. Hey, before you complain about me, though, will you please call Congress or file a lawsuit or go after these people politically? Because, man, I'm not the one doing it. Believe me, if you're a radio listener, you're lucky. You're not having to see women teaching and men teaching little girls how to ram stuff in their body. It's soft child porn. But they get these leftist idiots all set into it, and it's total sexualization of children. Think if anybody, imagine if a man walked up in the park to your son and said, son, I'm going to teach you about your ding-dong. Well, let me get my hands on it right now. But if she's in a big general outfit, help me touch your son's penis. Millie Weaver's on with us, and I want to get her take on what we were just covering and then a bunch of other news and a bunch of clips we're going to get to. I think Cassandra Fairbanks just had a big exclusive interview with Julian Assange and reports on the terrible conditions he's in. She'll be popping in later in the next hour as well. You have to understand, I have 4 children. So I used to always hear the news, the children, give us your guns for the children. And I saw it was a ploy playing on people's heartstrings because they cared about children, especially parents. But now particularly with 3 girls and a son, and then knowing what I know, and I remember back in the 90s when Jocelyn Elders was nominated to be the Surgeon General, and her bizarre speeches about we need to get kindergartners to masturbate and have the teachers reach down and grab their genitals and do it. I mean, we can play the clip if you want. And I remember Limbaugh played it, and I was like, I go, this woman's just insane. No, they already do this in Europe. It's already going on here. And now they've got videos they show school students, and it's the Huffington Post writes about how great it is. And they have TV shows with adults with all sorts of sexual devices teaching little girls how to masturbate. And I don't want to talk about this here on air, but it has to be talked about. That's where this country's gone. How to talk to your kids about masturbation in a healthy way. And then they want to show little kids, 6, 7, 8 years old, with these people doing this, and it's total sexualization of children. It's totally creepy. And it's part of the big UN plan to sexualize children early so that they basically get ruined. And the studies show that's what happens. And you know about them pushing NAMBLA and hell, the Huffington Post, the New York Times, Salon, HBO's, Vice, all actually worshiping pedophilia and saying it's a good thing. And then little poor drugged out, he talks about ketamine he's snorting, with convicted murderers, convicted drug dealers, little kids on TV that perform at the local gay strip clubs. And no one does anything because it's New York. So I wanted to make this point. As long as you say you're a human rights activist, you can be somebody that dismembered another gay man and that you're into sexualization of children reportedly, and you launched a whole movement for it. You can then have small children on TV with you with the word rohypnol behind you, which is a date rape drug, and have the kid talking about snorting ketamine, a mass drug party, sex party drug. And it's all cute and funny. It's nice men who want to talk to your children about sex and how much it's fun as a little boy to be gay and be with them. And the parents don't have jobs, though. They just shop. They literally just send him around to different dance clubs and things. What's his name? Desmond is amazing. So this is the stuff they're showing on YouTube. This is the stuff they're saying is a great thing. And the whole point is, just like someone corrupting a child, just like someone getting a child to go out and have sex before they're of age, or getting them on liquor or getting them to sign documents, they're not of age. They can't make those decisions. But everywhere, government wants to destroy the age of consent on vaccines, on drugs, and want to remove the parents and then have this special group of liaisons, famous drag queens and drug party gurus who happen to be murderers with your child. And that's who's going to come to your school. That's who comes to your school. Oh, here's a murderer who paints paintings about kids on drugs and group sex. And we're going to come to Austin and have little boys dressed like girls. We can't show this because of TV rules, obviously, but we have the footage of men with only glitter on their genitals hugging children. But, oh, they're gay, and they've got glitter on their Louisville Slugger, and it's all in your face. And it's so over the top that everyone just submits, well, it must be okay to have men with glitter in public with 7-year-old boys hugging them in public with glitter, naked. But there's glitter on their genitals. And then you look at the crowd, and it looks like Central casting Brian Stelter's. In fact, don't even show that. Get it off, because there's even worse ones than that. And I understand this is what they're showing kids, and we should be able to do it, and everybody else can cuss on TV, from Lindsey Graham to you name it. We're not going to show it. And I get stations' points complaining. But, man, okay, on a Richter scale, me showing this is a 1. Them doing it to kids is a 10. They're the ones doing it to children. So don't cop out and make it about me. We can't even show you the worst stuff. Oh, my. I'm going to go to Millie Weaver. I appreciate her joining us. The point is that Kevin Spacey had somebody who was 21 or was 18, say they were 21, at a bar, and then videotape Spacey unzipping his pants and let him do it. I don't like Kevin Spacey. He's a leftist. He's on the plane with Bill Clinton, the pedophile plane, and Jerry Epstein. I bet he's a bad guy. But what if Kevin Spacey had 10 and 11-year-old boys shaking their butt at gay strip clubs and men throwing money at him? Or what if Kevin Spacey had silver glitter on his testicles and was standing naked with young boys in public in Austin and being worshipped? You'd be like, this is terrible. Oh, no. He had some guy, looks like, kind of go along with it. I'm not even defending it. That's the bad guy. Because, see, but, if a man whistles at a woman, that's rape. Or if a man is masculine, that's mentally ill now and criminal, according to the American Psychological Association. But if you are on TV and you're a convicted axe murderer famous drug dealer with a kid talking about using drugs who dances at gay bars, strip clubs, then it's like totally normal. So like I said, why not have Kevin Spacey with the Desmond is Amazing? Why not have Kevin Spacey teach sex ed to 5-year-olds? Because, you know, Jocelyn Elders was a black lady in an admiral outfit like L. Ron Hubbard. You call him crazy for wearing an admiral outfit. Well, hell, she's wearing an admiral outfit. So, okay, L. Ron Hubbard's crazy over here. Well, what about these people dressed up with these kids doing this? You got a woman in an admiral outfit going, reach down, and the teachers, don't be ashamed. Get them, help them, do it. Should we play her? I think we have the audio, don't we? We have some of her testimony about the wanting to teach your kindergartners. Let's play the clip of that, then we'll go to Millie Weaver. We'll hold her a little bit in the next hour, too. Here it is.
Regard to masturbation, I think that is something that it's a part of human sexuality, and it is a part of something that perhaps should be taught.
But it's not your job to be doing it to kids. And I mean, parents don't do that. What the hell are you talking about, you creepazoids? Let's go to Wild Man in Illinois. Thanks for holding, and about to say Happy New Year. Go ahead.
Alex, yeah, going into 2019, what Trump's got to do to save America, he's got to declassify FISA, expose the corruption, arrest the traitors, and arrest the pedophiles. That's how he saves America. My opinion, an over-the-road trucker, hardworking, honest man, that's what I believe.
I agree. Victory or death. He's now, looks like he's cleaning house. He's getting rid of all the double agents. And the word is Trump is going to go into battle now. We're talking he's going to strike back against the censorship. He's going to strike back against the pedophile rings. It's already begun. He's going to strike back against the deep state. He's going to strike back against all the criminal activity of Comey and Mueller being Russian operatives. So just get ready.
Another note, I've spent over $3,000 in your store this year. I'm a loyal supporter, and thanks for great products.
Brother, let me tell you something. I want to thank you. If folks like you didn't stand with us against the incredible Hillary Clinton and Soros attacks, which they admit they're running, we would not be here now. They're taking Michael Savage off the air. They're taking everybody. They took Franklin Graham off Facebook. They need to get us all off the air before they make their move on Trump. That's why this is a war. And you supporting us is incredible. Which products do you like the best?
Man, I use the bodies. I got so many of the T-shirts that ain't even funny. I got your stickers posted on my hard hat, on my GPS, on my truck. I tell truckers about you over the CB Airways all across the country. I spread the word about you. I wear your clothes, your hats, your shirts, you name it. Multitude of products.
How much love do you get versus hate do you get?
You know, it's people skeptical, but like it's probably about 50-50 or 60-40 your way. It's just so many people got their head in the sand out here.